Hi there Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for June. The month begins in a hustle-bustle way with the Sun forging an awesome angle to Mars. If there's something that you've always wanted to do but it requires a leap of faith, this can be the trigger to actually getting you to go and do it. And it could be something to do with learning, higher education or travel. It may be to do with your love life, because you can be a little bit sensitive when it comes to sacrificing your independence and really letting your barriers down. But Venus is in a part of your horoscope at the start of this month which is urging you to do precisely that, and its angle with Neptune in week 1 could see you showing a little bit more faith if you do have a conversation with someone that you're strongly attracted to. With Venus and Mercury also cooperating well, you could be using the extra energy you have to make some fundamental changes to where you live, and that can help you to feel more at ease, more comfortable, or it could be a new feature in your garden. But anything which makes you feel more settled is a good thing, just at a time when you can be feeling a lot more dynamic too. So what are the catches? Well, Uranus, your co-ruler, which has been aggravating with Pluto for some months of this year and also pretty broadly for the last couple of years, these two have actually stepped apart, and they're going to come back into contact in October. But an aspect that did occur in April is repeated this month from the 10th, and this sees Mars and Pluto in conflict. In your desire to expand your world, you do need to know what's driving some of your motivations. And if you're unaware of some of the deeper subconscious ones that you might have, you might find that you could take a big leap into the unknown and then feel a bit wobbly and feel insecure in the environment you find yourself in. Also, if there is anything that you're doing which could put you into contact with the law or legal issues, then do go careful. When Mars and Pluto are in this kind of dust-up, then it could put you in contact with people you don't want to be in contact with. People who are quite dodgy, edgy, or even members of the police. So just steer clear of any sort of high crime areas or any activity that might not be absolutely on the straight and narrow. Now Venus goes on to forge a very positive link with Pluto in week 2, and it could be that you're going to make something happen that you've long wanted to achieve, and it could be the accumulation of a lot of effort and input and energy and investment of time for this to come through. But then Venus goes on to be in conflict with Saturn, and that occurs towards the end of week 2. This would suggest, if you are looking to finance a property purchase or you want to move into a new rented apartment, do stay within your financial means. If you don't, by going for what you really want, it could have a legacy which is not immediately obvious. So just be aware of that. Now Mercury, the planet of communication, does start to twist backwards from the 7th, and Neptune, the planet of dreams, from the 9th. Both these can have very different influences. Mercury, as you know, is about talk and thought, everyday communications. It's about distribution systems, transport, and the way that technology works. And being really dialed into the detail of things is going to be vitally important for you right through to the middle of this month. Then Mercury twists backwards into Gemini, your sister air sign, and it's more about the play side of life. There may be some changes of plan around dates, meeting points. There may be someone you really like and think it's going to develop, and then suddenly there may be an alteration. Don't fret. From the 23rd, Venus is going to come through to help you enormously as far as your love life is concerned. Then on the 21st, the Sun moves, and it moves into the rather practical sign of Cancer, at least as far as you're concerned. Practicality linked to caring, but also marshalling our resources carefully. The detail is also important. And in fact, Cancer actually forges, the Sun in Cancer forges a super link with Neptune as this month draws to a close. And there could be something that you can gain a lot if you work in an area which helps other people. A new role or position or a new lifestyle approach is possible on the back of the new moon on the 28th. This could see you cleaning up your act, eliminating a lot of bad stuff in terms of your diet and being a little bit more active, or being a little bit more humble in your approach to the type of work you do, but having a better work-life balance. But in terms of playfulness and your attraction to people in your love life, then Venus moving on the 23rd can certainly give you an extra sparkle. But don't be tempted to spoil anyone you care about or love or are newly attracted to in the latter days of this month, particularly if it is someone who you're getting to know. You might be told something that's not actually true, and however much you lavish money and rather grand gestures upon them, it might not be appreciated, and you might end up feeling a little bit disappointed when you find out the reality of the situation. So, if you're getting to know somebody new, certainly don't put them on a pedestal, but a more lively, sociable time is possible towards the end of this month. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.